Hi besties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Well, this is day 4 of our cherry. Am I going to call it day 4 or is it going to be the 4th episode? And today we have Luzuko. Honestly, I didn't see this coming. And you know that I somehow revealed we are going to be having KB in this particular cherry ride, whatever. Yeah, you're going to be having K because she said something about it. Well, you guys are going to be getting a lot in this particular video. You just kind of like, I'm trying to analyze, but make sure you have watched it before. Okay, if you haven't watched, you should go to her channel and watch this. In a profile, she brought it earlier than. Okay, yeah, the vibe was cool. Let me start with the vibe. The energy was there. Of course, we know that there is no bad blood at all. Anyway, before we continue, make sure you have given me a thumbs up. Massive one, guys. Very massive. And make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. So the energy was kind of cool. It was all beautiful. And I love the way I structured the questions. Now I understand that these people actually read whatever it is you guys are doing on the tail. Because at the point, she was saying when you come on this platform, try and be as truthful as you can. And she also mentioned Rihanna was very truthful the day he came on this platform. Like he was very truthful, he was very real. Unlike some other people, that act, um want to be unapologetic, and I knew exactly who that sub was going to. I knew exactly who was gonna catch that stray because you guys, yo. Anyway, I love the fact that when he asked Luzuko like who have you been able to like post show the people he's vibing with. Though he mentioned that he has like 2 or 3 that he's really, really very cool with, and but he's just good with everyone, you know. It's not like you call them or but once you bump into them, he's cordial at the end of the day. Then when Luzuko had asked, Ash mentioned that she mentioned some names and said those she had on the cherry on top here. And that was when KB's name came. I'm like, okay, said BK, Uyanda, KB. That was when I knew that we are going to be having KB here because this is the 4th person, right? So we are going to be having KB here. Yes, guys. Yes, I'm just predicting. But I love the fact that it's the male first before the female. So we are going to be having KB here because she said those that have been with me on this cherry journey, and she mentioned KB. So I feel we are going to be having KB here. And those that have kind of made an impact in her life. When she said that, I said, okay, we might not be having Swiss because positively, what am I going to say that Swiss did in the year 2025? Those that has impacted her life, I don't think Swiss is going to be part of this, but the Swiss might be if because he needs to come and explain at least in details what really happened. You didn't vote me out, but you when you were put on that hot seat to make choices, you decided to go for me. I think I would, because even today we were expecting it to be Swiss. Yeah, we're expecting Swiss and Muzi. Yeah, I think she also mentioned Muzi. I'm trying with Muzi because to me, I feel Muzi is a stubborn person, very, very adamant. And I don't know, that I wouldn't call it a reunion. I think it was Michelle that invited people yesterday. I don't know what she did anyway. I heard she's influencing for Pepsi and there were drugs. That's why would they be influencing for Pepsi and she's using Coke. But there we saw the kind of subtle shades they were throwing out the sweet ash yesterday. So at that get together or whatever reunion they call it, you could see that he wasn't really, really, really apologetic. Like he's still, you know, he's still throwing some jabs here and there, and that could tell that he hasn't moved on or he's a jealous person. Yes, yeah, could be a jealous person or he hasn't moved on, because if you have, the whole signature dance or whatever wouldn't have come up. And You were on live responding to people, Judas, Judas. Next thing, they started doing the dance challenge, and Coco was shouting, Muslim, Muslim, Muslim. Guys. Oh my goodness, guys. Yesterday I was just oh my god, guys. It really pissed me off yesterday. Muslim, Muslim, like yo. Oh my goodness. So like I don't know. I don't know if we are going to be seeing those ones because it's an 8 day, unless it has to be extended, though. It could be extended, or probably there could be another section. Maybe after this whole session, we could have another session. But then, guys, oh my goodness, it was like I was so pissed yesterday. Like I was so pissed. I know I brought you guys that update because what's all this all about? Mendy and this was dancing music. Yo. So guys, while the cherry on top, a lot of issues were kind of like addressed. Not issues though, but I say, places, things that you really need to know, places that need to be touched, they were actually touched. Saying I think in one of the interviews, Luzuko said something about, the only person he liked in the house was him and him. He said initially Ash and Mandy. I don't know if you guys know, it was in week 1 or so too, because we were shipping. They were like, there's a good ship. So when this whole save and replace happened, and before you knew it, and because you see that he was up there, because even Ash had to ask him that. It was like after 4 days, it seems the momentum dropped. Like what happened? Because me too, honestly, I would have loved to see him in a top finalist because to me he appeared to me like a top finalist. But then I don't know what happened. If it could be because he joined the bandana guys, but to him, he's trying to say that he's not he didn't really join the bandana guys, or they weren't really doing anything bad or so. Okay, because they wouldn't know that it's anything like that not until coming out. And it seems the lovers of the show actually wanted to take the whole bandana guys out. Like they wanted to, it was more like a target. It was more like a mission to be accomplished, that we need to move these people out of this island. Like they should leave this house. Guys. So to him, he doesn't really think, I wouldn't say he denied being part of the bandana guys. Well, to them, they didn't know there was something like that in the house, but like there was something like tagged. Of course, we know they were always tying the bandana on their head and all. But for Ash is feeling like this could be one of the things that actually drops you, or well, he also understood because he said I think he had a fallout with the top two, because I love the way Ash handled this. She didn't want to go so direct, like with calling names, with name calling, because one might be like, oh, you guys are dragging me here. Of course, you guys know fans drag, and even Zugo was like, he's really being conscious of what they say, because so they won't come for him. Definitely, people will come for him. Yes, at the end of the day, literally. But in all, the whole hot seat right with cherry was really very fun to watch. Seriously, I enjoyed this episode, and there are so many things he talked about. Now Luzuko revealed a lot about his relationship, and it was not like he was being flirty, since he already know he had someone out there. But if he were to be single, at least he would have explored. But because he knew that there was nothing, and with the Ujojo thing, guys, honestly, did they even talk about that? I think the only one Ed mentioned was say motherly. I felt he was referring to Mendy Hagan, and it seems Lusuko also in his own part, or would I say on his own part, he also like Mendy Hagan, but not really that deep though. But I know Ash was just trying to clear the notion of people saying this is good. Even in the comment, right? I was in the comment, people were still saying you guys look good. I like, yo, some fans just want to ship whatever they want to ship. Like once you are it's a good to go. It's a good to go. In fact, there was a nasty, very nasty, very nasty comment that I saw. Ah, God, fans and their gullibility. Like, fans can be so gullible. Like, fans can be so gullible. You wouldn't believe that some people have started shipping Lusugo with Ash. But then he also made mention of some getting backlash and being recognized. I know why Ash asked that question of, since he got out of the show and or where he mentioned somebody was with the partner and they saw him. And you don't remember there was it a podcast or I said somebody where the interviewer was like, "Can you introduce yourself?" And he was like, "You don't know me." I think it was Lusuko at some point. The interviewer was like, she doesn't know him. Yeah. He didn't really stay long in the game though. I think it was week 4 he left to the Sunday before Ash eviction. I guess I can't remember though. But then in all it was really very fun to watch and they touched a lot of things. And the fact that if I don't want to say it in this particular, I'm going to bring that update to you. The fact that we know those who are permitted to ride the cherry car. Okay, that really bangs and that really makes a whole lot of sense. That really makes a whole lot of sense. And she also uses opportunity to let them know that it's always been Sweet G and Sweet G alone. Well, that's beautiful. Very, very beautiful. I can't wait to have KB here. I can't wait for her to invite KB because KB is a free spirited human being. Yes, she is very, very she's very free spirited and if you actually watch the watch party, you saw the way or you would see the way she was moving all over Ash. That would tell you that she is a very nice person. So I can't wait to watch her episode. I just can't wait. So if we're having Luzuko now, probably tomorrow or next tomorrow we might be getting another guest, which is very unpredictable because I never saw Luzuko coming. I was thinking either BK or Swiss. Okay, either BK or Swiss. Well, it is what it is. But one thing I love, she said, she's trying with Muzi. So that means and she's also trying her best to, not to have a kind of like rift or beef with especially those she has invited to be part of this her cherry ride and all. So that was the reason she said she's trying with Muzi. But it's also very good that you come on a podcast or on a live and you be as transparent as you can ever because people are watching and people just want to hear from you. There are so many things. You guys know me how media rounds are. There are things we may not get to get from the media rounds of the podcast, but here you have that opportunity. It's not like it's a hot seat. You have that opportunity to to kind of express yourself very well because there are no cameras, no media people around you who are trying to get what you're saying and all. Well, in all, it's beautiful, very wonderful initiative. And but that was so short though. I don't know why they had to end it at just something minutes. I don't know why it has to be so like, guys, this is the best. I know that even Esha Sam knows that that session with Muzi. Oh my god, Muzi is very stubborn. Seriously, after it because he was like, honestly, if I'm in air shoes, I'll be like, why did I even invite this person? This guys. Oh my goodness, and yeah, you can be very arrogant. Let me just put it that way. And the whole thing they were doing yesterday was guys. Oh God, have mercy. These people. Ah no, you see, this is a five. Mm-mm. Anywho, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.